Love, blessings, peace, and prosperity. My love, you're tuned into the Cafecito and Tarot podcast. It's me, Nicole P, your spiritual barista, serving you up wisdom, guidance, and inspiration from the cards. It's Wednesday. Gosh, Wednesday, October 23rd. The time is just flying by. And I got the brew, the Daily Tarot Brew that is for you. Okay, so the Nine of Cups reversed is the card that I pulled. And yesterday, we had the Ace of Cups. The Nine of Cups reversed. Well, first of all, let me say this. The cosmic connection with to and the Nine of Cups is Jupiter and Pisces. I had to like rack my brain here for a second. Jupiter and Pisces and the major arcanas that are dancing with this energy are the Temperance card and also the suspended one. So it's like Jupiter hanging out in the 12th house, and we have a little bit of Temperance energy with a little bit of suspended one. I like to reflect upon the major arcanas in relationship to either the court cards or the minors. I think it sometimes can offer different elements and help to weave a tapestry of meaning and medicine through the cards. And so let's talk about this. I have two things that I want to share, two reflections, I guess I should say, that I'm feeling in my heart to share. Number one, with the Nine of Cups reversed, when this card comes up, it's a reminder for us to slow our roll, to slow down just a little bit. Have you ever caught yourself like in the hustle and bustle, like you reach one goal or you reach a part, of the journey and you're like, what's next? Okay, I did this. Yeah, I feel great. What's next? And you keep going, right? You keep going on to the next thing, on to the next thing. Well, the Nine of Cups reversed is like, slow your roll, my friend. Slow your roll, my love. Like, be in the moment of the glory of, like, wow, look at what I have all around me. Look at what has come into existence in my life. When the Nine of Cups is reversed, it's like, hey, you're not being present to the moment. You're not being present to all that you have in your life. And I know, things could be going real like cockamamie, and it can be really, really, really hard at times. And still, we have some blessings. And I'm not about spiritual bypassing, I'm not about masking our feelings. I think that no matter what, we can always open up to gratitude. We can always open up to our blessings, and we can always open up to acknowledge the magnificent, magical beings that we are, and we can always pause to say, look how far I have come, and let me celebrate. Let me celebrate, right? So celebrate, celebrate yourself. I want you to really reflect on this. Like, when have you just paused? And I shouldn't say just pause, but when have you really intentionally paused without feeling guilty, without feeling like, okay, I only have a few minutes. And I know that maybe your schedule's tight because you might be a single mom or single parent. You might be working a couple different jobs. You might be taking care for, elder parents or loved ones, and you just might have a lot on your plate. And maybe you're just because you're involved in a lot of different movements. And so I get it, right? But where's the space for you to pause and just be like, I'm going to just celebrate me. I'm going to bask in the glory of all this great stuff all around me. And especially now, as we are living in the times that we are living, as a way to be able to carry forth and to be in resistance and to be in revolution is to pause and to break the hex of that go, go, go. You reach the goal. Now what's next? Go, go, go. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can be diligent on your purpose. You can be diligent on your intentions. But part of that diligence, when we're talking about like on the spiritual level, is being present, is pausing, is celebrating, is opening to the blessings and just acknowledging all that's around you. And so that's a form of resistance. That's a way that we say, no, 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 I'm not going to be part of that rat race. Like, no, I'm going to celebrate and I'm going to truly just be in pleasure and be in this this energy of expansiveness, because when we're tuning into that energy, oh, it allows us to really swim in the depths of that Pisces energy, the Neptunian energy of dreaming, of just even hearing spirit and hearing our hearts. And also that opens up the connections to others and to people that we love and are connected with in our lives. And the other piece that I think is really important about the Nine of Cups reversed is that I just said this very briefly, that the times that we're living, I know that at times it can feel really conflicting and sometimes even confusing to be like, how do I celebrate? How do I be in pleasure and joy when there's so much suffering, when there's just so much abuse and so much going on? And so I think when that happens and when we have those feelings, it's a sign of our humanity. It's a sign that we are spiritual, right? By being able to say like our heart hurts and we're enraged and very sad. And how do I still be in pleasure and in joy? And you work through it. You work through it somehow, some way, and we honor those of our past, present, and future when we open up to the energies, when we take that Nine of Cups reversed and we turn it right side up and we say, I'm going to bask in the pleasure of my presence, the present moments, and be in connection to community, to love. And I'm going to open to love and I'm going to open to the abundance that is around me, even in these times. And I do so in honor of those who are no longer with us, those who are suffering, and then, of course, the other piece of it is that we make commitments to be agents of change in somehow, shape, or form. So I think that Nine of Cups reverse is a reminder that even in all these times that we're going through and the suffering, we can still be in joy, we can still be in love, we can still be in purpose, we can still be in pleasure, and we can still be part of change. We can be part of it all. And some days we're not going to feel it, and other days we will. And anytime you feel any of those conflicting energies, it's a sign that you're human. It's a sign that your heart is beating. It's a sign that you are connected to spirit and connected to the spirit of others and the spirit of a vision of liberation for all. So the Nine of Cups reversed. That's what I got for you, my love. I hope this was of service for you in some way, shape, or form. Jupiter and Pisces, and just sip on that brew and feel what it means to you. Um, Take it, run with it, make it your own, add to it, just like a good cup of cafecito, right? Maybe you're like, I need a little bit of cream in this cafecito. Maybe I'm going to put some honey. Maybe I'm going to put a little sugar. That's, uh, that's my hope. That you do it. You take it, you run with it, you flow with it, and make it make sense for you in your life. And I'm always open. I'm always open for you sharing too. Um, your reflections on these cards on the brew. So peace, love, and everything in between. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.